My name is Rudolf Opperman. I am a professional architect in the regulatory field with the national regulator for the compulsory specifications. I'm going to talk about the National Building Regulations. It's an act that was passed in 1977, and it gives you the ground rules for playing the game of architecture. In other words, anything that is related to the building industry and how we compete against each other. We cannot compete against each other if we don't have a set of equal rules dealing with all of us. And the regulations being very neglected over the last 35 years, it has become crucial for us to expand on that and inform as widely as possible what we need to do. There's this new field of the green buildings that is being part of the world economy. And we've included into the National Building Regulation a sector that deals with the sustainability of buildings, and that opens the door for the whole green building culture that is part of the whole world. And I will be dealing with that and informing the broader public as well as the eco-build of the new legislation that's applicable. You know, South Africa is a first world country with third world country problems. And we sit with an informal sector on the one side up to very regulated formal sector, and we need to find a golden path or golden thread between that within the legislation. And new technologies happening continuously, and it is important for us to gear ourselves and to also to get the public to understand how we are gearing ourselves to take cognizance of the developments taking place, not only in the formal industry, but also in the new green type building materials being offered out there. Our challenge is to not only get the public to understand that they have to adhere to this legislation, but also to get the local authorities and their politicians and councillors to see the relevance and the necessity for such enforcement to take place at that grassroots levels. I think we've got major challenges, but I am very encouraged. We're doing fantastic work out there. For the first time, the industry is picking up that the legislation is very important. The role players in the building industry, being massive, are all coming to the party to say, but you know what, if we don't look after this industry and the regulation thereof, this industry is in trouble. We at this point have very little relationship with Sasol, but what we have found out is that Sasol is in the forefront of developing some alternative building materials, and we are very interested in working with them going forward.